раз. Раз. Продолжаем играть в Бэтмена. Так, что мы можем здесь сделать? Пройти сюжетную миссию. Complete Riddle Trials in Chinatown. Ну, допустим.
I'm going to search for the malicious explosives deployed around the city.
Oh man, it's him! That man just saved my ass!
Так, а что я должен сделать? Я не знаю, что я должен делать. Так, ладно. Это значит миссия не...
The killer is mutilating and posing his victims and then putting them on display.
He left opera music playing at the crime scene. He wants them to be found.
Опа.
I don't think I've ever killed a firefighter before. Really? That surprises me. Yeah, like cops, paramedics, coast guards, traffic wardens, pest control, but never firefighters. Tonight's a special night for you, man. You guys are crazy.
Ну давайте. Так, eject from Batman direct into glide and keep airborne over 30 метров.
I didn't think Scarecrow had what it takes to pull this off. He proved us all wrong.
Опа. Машиночная.
Well, Dark Knight, eager for more? It's humbling, isn't it? The opportunity to even glimpse my greatness, the dawning realization of just how insignificant, how unworthy of note you really are? These trials are my masterpieces, Detective. When I have defeated you, they will become monuments to my genius, testaments to your stupidity. Crowds of school children will pack themselves in this elevator, eager to see for themselves the place where the Dark Knight was defeated. They won't understand a thing, of course, but they'll come.
Окей, Gotham Waters.
A trial so elegantly simple that even you should manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, Detective.
Окей.
You know, Dark Knight, on balance, I don't think you're going to figure this out. Now, there's no shame in being stuck. The shame lies in thinking you could beat me in the first place.
Так, отлично.
Oh no, Batman. seems you're far too attached to that fancy tank of yours to solve this one. This one.
Так, он сейчас сказал, you far to attach to tank. Ага, я могу выходить. А, понятно. Они в тайм-ауте работают, да?
Batmobile controls.
Ага, понятно. Ты должен стоять?
This isn't just a test of intelligence, Dark Knight. It's a test of skill.
Такие как в стиле Legend of Zelda. Такие пазлики. Говняк каком-то измазан машина.
Please, Dark Knight, try and take these trials seriously.
Давай. Надо было, как только вылетаем, значит, надо уже нажимать на кнопку.
I don't think you'll be solving this one.
Жук. Давай, загружайся быстрее.
A trial so elegantly simple that even you should manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, Detective. This isn't just a test of intelligence, Dark Knight. It's a test of skill. figured it out, or blundered your way to victory, time to help Catwoman with her key. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, Detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
So most of them will kill me. One of... Great. I can do this.
Так, вот так, да, наверное? Не, отменка, а картинка.
Riddle me this. What has a cape, a cowl?
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say. One down.
Just this once, I've lowered the count on Catwoman's collar by 2 digits to account for Batman's earlier success. I could have simply started the count on 8, but, well, 9 lives? I couldn't resist.
Ой, не свалюсь.
Now, Catwoman, celebrate your survival by telling Batman all about the exciting orphanage development. Celebrate orphanage development.
Так, ачивочка
No,
Piece of
you
Puzzle.
do it.
Now, Kitty. Kitty.
Why, Batman, there's a big mysterious green door.
Yes, there is. Come back to the orphanage, Batman, and I'll let the pair of you through it.
Да.
Well done, Dark Knight. You should, I hope, be beginning to comprehend the breadth of the tasks ahead of you, the sheer scale of the gauntlet I have thrown down. Or perhaps not. Perhaps you're feeling cocky. Perhaps these early victories have filled you with false hope. Well then, ride that wave of smug satisfaction all the way back to the orphanage. I'm waiting. Orphanage.
Окей, нам надо вернуться в Orphanage. Я пока не очень хочу возвращаться туда. Так, 5 апгрейдов у меня есть, да? The special combo boomerang unleash up to 3 explosive boomerangs which detonate upon the pack of air tiger gets knocking when down as well as anyone near them. Well, триггер, нет, мне лучше по стелсу надо, да? Что-нибудь. Бэтмобиль. Gadget. Increase the duration of a smoke, keeping cannons disoriented for longer and guarantee more time to escape of dispatch foes on scene. L left trigger plus right button drop, throw, drop that under fire. Да. Increase the size of cloud created by smoke palette, provide more cover involved in enemies in вас. Okay.
Nice driving, idiot. It's right there. Just go. You want to take the wheel?
Заперто? Похоже на...
Batman and the Arkham Knight go toe-to-toe.
на место, где убили...
Tonight's the night we stick it to the bat. About time, if you ask me. There he is! Run him down!
Ай!
Selena's still trapped in the orphanage. Enigma's got something in store for us both when I get there.
Not what I think it is! Oh god, what's he
Такой
doing?
зеленый.
What's he doing? Run! Get away from him!
Я убил его? Жаль. Закон
Care
таки.
about Ivy. She's barely back in Gotham before Batman locks her up. What the? It's a bat! He's tailing us! Put your foot down! Go! Okay, I'm getting bored. I see. How? I don't know how. All I know is it gotta be now. Now? Yeah, now. What are you, deaf? Okay, what do you think? Thinking quick. How quick? Because there is only one quick. I'd say there's very easy quickness. I think I'm gonna win.
Что тут такое?
Control, looks like we got a body. Rooftop of the Gotham Herald. Falcon 4 out.
Зачем я здесь?
Control, Falcon 4. Hostage situation near the clock tower. I think it's one of the missing fire crew. Over.
We're going to race, Detective. I, however, will be represented by the time counter. We're going to race. Going to...
I'm imagining. I gotta be imagining it. Chain a body to a wall. Look, here's top. Watch the bats. Over the line. On top. Look out! The bat! Seriously? I'm here! Fight me!
Oh no, you've lost! What's wrong?
Так, у меня не получилось, да, значит? Locate and destroy the militia checkpoints to clear streets of patrolling police also operating hill.
Here's a militia roadblock in Riker Heights.
They can build their walls and mine the roads. They're not going to hold you back, sir.
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
Bat's got a new suit, but standard engagement protocol remains.
Давай.
I'm hearing reports he looks different from the briefing shots. Something about a new suit. Arkham Knight said he'd do that.
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
Got you. I don't like being stuck down here. This whole part of the city stinks. Yeah, damn rats everywhere too. You've seen rats? Look around. We're stationed in Gotham's proverbial U-Man. Rats freak you out, huh? A little. You know, they say you're never more than 10 feet from a rat.
Бам! Убито.
I knew it wouldn't be as easy as they said. Attack the factory.
Интересный способ решения проблем.
Be on patrol than hiding from Scarecrow's gas.
There's a militia roadblock in Riker Heights.
They can build their walls and mine the roads. They're not gonna hold you back, sir.
I wish my old sergeant could see me now. I'd dishonorably discharge a whole damn cliff in his face. Predictable, Batman. Don't let up. You can't hurt me. I'll destroy you, Batman. Not gonna whoops.
Бам! Что я должен сделать?
You seen Batman's tank? Man, that thing's like a decade.
Контроллер какой-то. Ага. Ой-ой.
All around units, hold this checkpoint down. Fortify position. Batman's bringing the fight.
Ой-ой. Блин, говно.
That's it, Bats. Play dead! We've got him right where we... Oh, dear.
Это немного не так, как я планировал. Оказывается, они меня убивают очень быстро.
Militia checkpoints are stationed throughout the city. I'm going to
Ага, я не вижу. Не...
find them.
Так, тут что-нибудь есть?
Sir, I've been reviewing the municipal CCTV systems, and I've identified a group of rioters with what looked like a firefighter in the area near the clock tower. I imagine if you're quick, you'll catch them.
Forget, gotta go see Penguin later. He's got something special planned. You ever seen what happens when you
Так, что я должен сделать здесь?
didn't think so. Penguin and Two-Face working together? That's weird. I don't like it. Well, after I kill you, I think I might go and do some shopping. Haven't you heard? Everything's free. I think he's crying.
Ага, так понятно.
Gonna stun your ass. Hey, look! A dick! Look out, Batman!
Блин, а что с этим делать? Не очень понятно. Еще разочек.
I thought he was supposed to be tough.
С щитовыми пацанами. Где они? Ай.
You're dead, bad freak!
Ай.
Gonna rip you apart! What the hell?
Да блин. В Спайдермане, конечно, пободрее это дело происходит.
Help me, please!
Где в хелпе? А вон.
Batman, over here! Thank you. I thought I was dead for sure. Those animals.
Think. What do you remember about the attack?
The chief had us heading back into the city, searching for civilians. He said we weren't leaving anyone behind, and then from nowhere, this fireball or something slammed into us. I must have blacked out. Next thing I know, one of these psychos is stubbing a cigarette out on me. Have you found the others? What about the chief?
I'm still looking. Wait here. I'll arrange for you to be taken to safety.
Окей, отличненько. Что-нибудь могу заапгрейдить? Batsuit, да? Так. Dive bomb from the ground and underneath the shockwave attack to unleash a wave of kinetic energy that will knock out enemies. Dive bomb while gliding on impact. Да, вот это хорошая тема.
I'm going to search for the missing fire crew. Their captors must face justice.
Who are these army guys? They're taking over buildings, blocking off roads like they own the place.
Так, что я могу сейчас сделать? City of Fear.
I'm going to locate and take out I'm going to locate the militia watchtowers and shut them down.
Ну, погнали в самый главный миссию.
I'm heading to Mercy Bridge to pick up the trail of the Arkham Knight's vehicle.
Miss Gordon's safety is on all of our minds, sir. Good luck.
Control it to Falcon 5. I'm seeing a riot in progress. Cauldron District, over.
I wish Joker's Funland was still open. No lines for the Ferris wheel.
Alfred, I'm at the bridge.
One moment, sir. I should probably warn you, there's a significant militia presence ahead.
Duly noted.
I managed to access the files Miss Gordon was working on before her abduction. It would seem she found a weakness in the drones, sir. A direct hit from the Vulcan gun on their sensor array should destroy them with a single shot.
Sergeant, Mercy Bridge is being lowered. He's coming.
Mama drones online and ready to engage.
Результат сенсора X-Drones.
Alpha target just hit a Diamondback. Armor breached.
Ай.
Diamondback offline. Armor breach on Mama drone.
Хватит. Всё?
Arkham Knight, come in. Defense is breached. He's moving onto Miyagani Island.
Not now, Sergeant. Establish roadblocks. Lock the island down. arsenal!
Kingston unit offline! There's more where that came from. Batmobile spotted! Kingston! Multiple drones offline! What the hell was that?
The enemy's acquired simultaneous strike capabilities. Think faster.
Alpha target wiped out the drone unit in Kingston!
А вот дайнер где было?
Batmobile spotted! Grand Avenue! Rattler's been hit! We lost one, sir.
He's making you look like a fool!
Блин.
Mob has been hit! Rattler down!
Что?
Direct hit on Rattler. Armor still holding.
Очень хорошо.
Damn you, Batman!
You had enough yet, punk? Speak up, we can't hear you. You won't win. Still think the Bat's coming to save the day, huh? Yeah, I'd like to see him try. With all these guns, we'll fill him full of lead. Guns! Don't stop him! This man will. We got every angle covered. He ain't getting anywhere near this place or you. This is game over, pal. You're finished. The whole city's gone under. There's not a damn thing you or anyone can do about it. Look around. Everyone's gone. Yeah, they bailed. These streets are ours. Not even the cops want to mess with us. Not if they know what's good for them. I think we hurt his feelings. He looks upset. I know what we can do to make things better. Yeah, me too.
Так, это что такое?
Command control. We have rioters on Miagani Island.
Drone down! Multiple units offline!
Какой там хардвер?
At least when Riddler's on the billboard, you can tune it out. All those billboards. Scarecrow gives me the creeps.
Multiple units engaging.
He doesn't get away!
Все, давай.
Drone unit in Kingston is down. I've got him. I've lost the drone.
You raised yourself above them, Batman. Inspired
I should be connected shortly, sir. Expect minor resistance, Master Bruce.
from his pedestal in front of their eyes.
Direct hit. Yeah. Confirmed hit. Alpha target flanked. Drone offline. Drone's been hit. Mama drone taking damage. Rattler's been hit. Mamba offline. Batman took out a drone. HLK. Taking fire.
Сколько ждать?
Rattler offline. Drones off.
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Cash, the Arkham Knight's drone deployment has been wiped out. Your men can resume patrols on Miagani Island.
You got it, Batman. Thank you. Congratulations, sir. Bomb destroyed.
These machines won't win, Batman. Not until you're dead.
Так, что я могу заапгрейдить? Тачку могу заапгрейдить? Бэтмобиль. Increase the automatic recharge rate of Batmobile after burn system to allow fast movement. Не. Armor defense 50% тоже не особо нужно.
The Arkham Knight's vehicle swerved and crashed up ahead.
Weapons, могу что-нибудь... О! Direct orders to weapon system of Batmobile armor drops to critical. This will instant charge you up to secondary energy to level 2 to power up Batmobile fight back. Окей, неплохо.
Control Falcon 4. We've got something. There's a body strung up on a rooftop in Bristol. Over.
Car's empty. The Arkham Knight must have taken Oracle and moved on. I should examine the vehicle more closely. The car veered off an empty road. Why? Looks like the driver wasn't wearing his seatbelt. I should find the body.
Ага.
Traces of pepper spray on the right side of the driver's face. Oracle must have been in the passenger seat and deliberately caused the crash. Clever. I should check the area where she was sitting. The door was torn off during the crash. If I can find where it came to rest, I can determine exactly what happened.
Блин, это классная фича.
Torn cleanly off the hinges. The door must have been opened before the crash. Oracle got out. I need to examine the reconstruction, pinpoint where she landed. Oracle got free of the vehicle before the crash. Oracle stopped here. Someone took a shot at her. I should analyze the point of impact for ballistic evidence.
Night.
The caliber of the weapon is a match for the Arkham Knight's sidearm. The trajectory and impact velocity points to a shooter that matches his height. At this range, he couldn't have missed. A warning shot.
Блин, это очень круто сделано. Это вроде фича появилась в прошлой части, в Arkham Origins.
I've missed something. Oracle knew she couldn't escape, but she caused this crash for a reason. She must have left a clue while crawling away.
Опа. Микрочип. Это очень классно сделано, конечно, да.
Mr. Wayne?
Lucius, Oracle left me the scrambler device at the scene of the crash. Decrypt the data so I can pinpoint the Arkham Knight's location.
This kind of thing was more Miss Gordon's specialty. I'll see what I can do, but it'll take me a little while.
I'll meet you at Wayne Tower when you're ready. Alfred, give me an update on Gotham's Most Wanted.
One moment, sir. Right, these two are just in. A mysterious hooded figure has been spotted on a rooftop in Grand Avenue. He appears to be standing beside a burning bat symbol, sir. It might be wise to establish whether this interloper is friend or foe. Reports are also coming in of a blaze at the Bristol fire station. One suspects arson, sir, as the power to the building has been cut, disabling the fire suppression system. You may wish to investigate.
Submissions, короче, да? Ну давай к этому пойдем.
Someone's lit a burning bat symbol on the Gambi store rooftop. A beacon or a threat? Time to find out.
Riddler's got Catwoman. Good. That little beat blood off half my face in Arkham City.
О, господи. Что такое было? Creature of the Night. Cool. Привет, Архангел. Азраиль.
I trust you have not forgotten me, Batman.
Eager to discover what's behind the door I've unlocked in the
Azrael.
She's prowling about, scratching at the wood.
Dark days are here, Batman. The prophecy has come true. From the ashes of Arkham City, the fires are raging, and Gotham is burning.
What do you want?
I can see that same fire in your eyes. Before this night is through, that fire will consume you. Gotham will need a new savior, a new guardian, a new Batman.
I'm not finished just yet.
You cannot carry this burden forever. I have studied you for a long
Не знаю, кто такой
time.
Азраиль по аккаунту.
You have a code. You will not kill. Then neither shall I. The Order has foreseen it. The time has come to pass the mantle to another warrior. To me.
If you can prove your abilities, when the time is right, I'll consider it. But first, you must show you are worthy.
Как он мирно с ним.
As you wish.
Ого. Интересно как. Ой, нет, не получился. Разочек.
Complete the challenge without getting hit to prove you are worthy.
Блин, очень классно. Очень-очень классно.
One more time.
Молодец.
I'm impressed, but you have more to learn. Give me a sign when you are ready.
Блин, мне нравится, что они такие здоровые, кабаны.
I've captured Azrael's performance.
Good work, Alfred. Run the usual physiological tests.
Then am I to understand you are considering him as your successor?
Да.
None of us know what will happen after tonight. I'll be in touch.
Так.
The bat creature's still at large on Miyagani Island. I'm going to hunt it down and take a blood sample, determine who or what it is.
Эй. Все зависла игра. Пойду в туалет пока сэр. Угу, был Бэтмен. Да. Continue. Такс. Такс. Мы зависли. У меня 2 поинта. Так, что я могу сделать? While gliding clock container from previous runs? Не, сложно.
The bat creature's still at large on Miyagani Island. I'm going to hunt it down and take a blood sample, determine who or what it is.
Где?
You seen it? The bat's got all kinds of bling on that car, man.
Да, что ли? Окей, что мне делать? Пить? Она в капельнице вся. А, я только схватить должен, да? Окей.
Alfred, run analysis on the blood sample I just uploaded.
Right you are, Master Bruce. I'm searching for possible matches now. How you managed to get this sample is beyond me, sir. Ah, here we are. The blood is heavily mutated, but we have a partial match, a Dr. Kirk Langstrom.
Search for any properties in Gotham owned or leased by Dr. Langstrom.
Certainly. Let me see. Ah, he and his wife lease a basement laboratory in Chinatown. I'm sending you the address.
Окей, хорошо.
That tortured creature was once a man. Dr. Kirk Langstrom. There must be a cause for this transformation. His lab might hold the answer.
Proceed with caution, sir. The creature could well be hiding in familiar surroundings. Beginning hack now, sir. Militia forces imminent, Master Bruce.
Drones engaging. Make it count! Rattler down! Confirmed hit! We lost one, sir. He's making you look like a fool! Batman's taking out a Rattler! He got a
Что, они друг друга?
No! He just took out
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Да блин.
Bomb destroyed. Nicely done, Master Bruce.
Protect these bombs, Sergeant. Whatever it takes. I hear there's some nutcase going around, nailing people to walls.
Ой, я недостаточно.
Batman, while you and Scarecrow were amusing yourselves by blowing up a chemical factory, I, your one true nemesis, had more brain cell bursting riddles constructed within Gotham. True nemesis, your one true nemesis. You see, turn your back for a moment, turn your back, and I pounce.
That tortured creature was once a man. Dr. Kirk Langstrom. There must be a cause for this transformation. His lab might hold the answer.
Proceed with caution, sir. The creature could well be hiding in familiar surroundings.
Back up! He's gonna get us! No chance!
Control, it's Falcon 5. I'm seeing a riot in progress. Cauldron District, over.
Jeez, he's coming after us! The hell is that thing? It's a bat. Turn around. Go, go! Run!
It's confirmed. Rioters spotted in the cauldron. Falcon 5 out.
Here he is! Get it! Gonna have some fun with you, Batman! Smash his face in! No way we're getting through there. Back up. Wait for a shot of you, Batman.
Ну давай. Что мне скажешь?
Riddler,
Talk.
Да.
Sure. Oh, whatever you say.
we're done.
Look out! It's Batman! Oh crap! He's coming after us! For it! Run him down!
Oh, я здесь убил.
How about we save the ellipse together? You like that? Just what I thought. I want you silent. Except when we're beating you.
Отлично, теперь дверь открыта. Вниз спустимся, да? Быстро. Resident Evil Style. Земелешка. Okay.
So proud of you, honey. Go on. Tell them what you've done.
Hello, world. No, that's
Go on. Just be yourself.
okay. Full genetic resplicing was a success. The recombinant molecule.
Honey, you're doing it again. How about in English?
Yes, of course. Sorry. So, what we've done is merged the DNA of Desmodus rotundus, the vampire bat, into the human chain. This breakthrough it will, prevent and cure deafness in all humanity. How was that?
Perfect, sweetie.
Любящая жена, которую он, видимо, убил.
I think so. Is the red light on?
Ну, такое, скрещивать ДНК с летучей мышью. А вон, собственно, этот, где он сидит, видимо.
Kurt? Honey, are you okay? Oh my god! Kurt! I'm so proud of you, honey. Go on. Tell them what you've done.
Hello, world. No, that's
Go on. Just be yourself.
okay. Full genetic resplicing was a success. The recombinant molecule.
Honey, you're doing it again. How about in
Blunt
English?
trauma to the head. Langstrom had no idea what he was doing.
What we've done is merged the DNA of Desmodus rotundus, the vampire bat, into the human chain. This breakthrough it will, prevent and...
There's a computer.
Maybe it contains some answers.
This computer stores all of Dr. Langstrom's research.
Бэтмен флешка? Это флешка. Против Крылова, прогрессивность. Vampire Bat.
Mixing his DNA with a vampire bat? That was never going to end well. If I search through his files, I may be able to create an antidote to his condition. I need to isolate the man-bat signature and remove it from Langstrom's DNA.
Ну что, сейчас мини-игра будет? Ничего не понимаю. Так, тут два положения, и тут все два положения. А надо менять его когда? Дурацкая игра.
That's it.
Есть.
I've created a clean DNA sample. Now all I need to do is make him take his medicine. Alfred, I've synthesized a cure in Langstrom's lab. Now I just need to find him.
Any idea where he may be hiding?
He's not in control of his actions. He could be anywhere.
No one knows this city better than you, Master Bruce. You'll find him.
Хорошо. Ой, привет. Кирк Лэнгстон, Френч Си Лэнгстон, биологист, Готэм Сити, Грин Блю, Грей Браун, та-да-да. 70-х. King Langston and Francine Lee meet as PhD students and would go on publish joint research paper on the treatment of human illness via gene splicing across species lines. Marrying soon after graduation, Kirk and Francine continue to work together, despite struggles to find funding and widespread skepticism of their hypothesis. In recent years, their work has become threatened by Kirk's encroaching hearing loss, through the pair belief they had identified as an opportunity in his diagnosis. Gifted research scientist, pioneer gene therapist, determination hearing, Kirk. Альберт Кинг. Heavyweight boxer, Gotham City, Brown, Black, Arkham Knight. First appearance, кстати. Albert King, aka Gotham Goliath, is a legendary prize fighter with the most consecutive knockouts since records began. Days before his testimonial fight, King checked into Gotham General for routine procedure, only to become infected with Joker-mutated blood. Hospitalizing the entire family in a fit of rage, King appears to have taken on the more violent, sadistic aspects of Joker's personality. Highly proficient fighter, superhuman strength, uncontrollable range. Про Scarecrow. World's finest. Self-proclaimed Master of Fear, Dr. Jonathan Crane is an obsessive and deranged former psychiatrist who used a combination of experimental drugs and psychological tactics to explore his victims' fears and phobias. Prolonged prolonged exposure to his old toxin has rendered Scarecrow unable to experience the fear he desperately craves. The only person who can still elicit terror from Scarecrow is Batman. Following his attack on the Dark Knights at Arkham Asylum, Scarecrow was mutilated by Killer Croc. Rumor has he since reconstructed his face to resemble his iconic masks. While plotting his revenge against Batman, got a bicycle fear by his experienced chemist.
His wife? Your parents? What is it about dead relatives that turns you into a giant rodent?
Man-Bat. Недоступно, да?
The bat creature's in hiding. When it emerges, I'll be ready.
Got them on fire.
Someone's attacked the fire station in Bristol. I'm going to put out the blaze and find who's responsible.
Bristol.
I've never killed me a fireman before.
А как этот мост выглядит? Это Every Bridge, да? У нас два мостика, нет? Один? Пока вот сюда не суемся, да?
Power to the fire suppression system has been cut. I need to get it back online to get the blaze under control.
Bristol Fire Station. О, господи, кто?
Firefly.
You beat me once, but that's a long time ago.
Видимо...
I'll roast you alive. Touch these flames. You're all mine. Let the fire surround you. You'll be cinders when I'm done.
У него сколько осталось? Топлива?
Tonight, I snuff you out. You can't hold a candle to me. Gotham burns tonight, and you with it. Into the light. No! Get away! Tonight, this stinking city will be purified by flames!
You know, sir, I believe we've met that charming pyromaniac before.
Firefly.
It seems Scarecrow made everyone aware that Gotham would be defenseless tonight.
He's dangerous, Alfred. Keep watch for more fires.
Firefly. Так, Firefly Detective Comics 1954 давно. Garfield Lynn was a special effect artist and pyrotechnic expert in the motion picture industry before he was made redundant and forced into poverty. Lynn became a petty criminal, a serial arsonist, touching huge swaths of Gotham City to fix his paranoia. After setting fire to a chemical plant, Lynn was caught in the blaze and suffered burns of to 90% of his body, leaving him hideously scared. Upon his recovery, Lynn designed a custom battlesuit featuring a military-grade flamethrower and jetpacks. Expert in pyrotechnics and explosive, pyromaniac battlesuit equipped with flamethrowers and jetpacks. Окей. Так, Джонни Харизма. Джонни Браун, Сингер, Готэм Сити, Грин Браун. Arkham Knight появился примерно. Jonathan Brown, aka Johnny Charisma, made a name for himself on the cabaret circuit before hitting the big time when he was discovered by a national talent show. Charisma is no stranger to controversy with a string of drug offense and a DUI, but his assault on a groupie was uncharacteristically violent. Since his infection, Charisma has been displaying signs of megalomania, with his behaving erotic with sadistic showmanship of a Joker. Trained вокалист, нарциссист, баритон. Окей. Опа.
There are reports of opera music being played in the Kingston district, sir. The killer's calling card. It could be the break we need.
I'm going! I've killed plenty of guys in my time. Always fun seeing how they die. I saw him taking out those dudes guarding the station. Man, he's kicking serious ass in that new suit.
I gotta say that it is good to be back. Gotham just wasn't the same without me, was it? I mean, Scarecrow's the biggest bad guy in town. Not for long.
This city's ours now!
I'm in control. This is Falcon 4. We have a positive on one of the missing firefighters. He's being held in the Grand Avenue area. Over.
Alfred, I found another body. The mutilation pattern looks to be identical to the previous murder victim.
Then it appears Gotham does indeed have a serial killer in its midst. And here I was thinking this evening couldn't get any worse.
I'm going to scan the body for unique identifiers.
Ничего. Вроде мы.
An irregularity on the victim's chest. It appears to be a birthmark, quite distinctive.
Окей. Сломанные пальцы.
The left foot is missing several toes. The site of amputation suggests the removal of non-viable tissue in the treatment of frostbite.
Frostbite. Окей. Ничего подозрительного не вижу. Блин, что третий? Ничего?
There's a bullet lodged deep in the upper bicep. This type of ammunition is predominantly used with a hunting rifle that hasn't been manufactured in over a decade.
Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Robert Kincaid.
He was a microbiologist who worked for Stag Enterprises. Many believe the shooting was connected to Kincaid's knowledge of controversial research, although that remains unverified. He took a teaching post in Atlanta, which is where he was reported missing.
Another person taken from outside the Gotham area.
A significant detail, sir.
So are these words written beside the bodies. Try and find a connection between the two victims I've found, Alfred. There has to be something linking them together.
I'll try my best, sir.
Окей.
Ivy and Scarecrow had some sort of falling out. I think he may be breaking out the weed killer.
Вызвание.
Don't scare me. This is our city. We get to terrorize it. No one else.
Окейшки, что там у нас дальше миссик есть? Пока все.
Firefly's targeting the city's fire stations. Find the smoke and I'll find you. Time to find the militia's network of explosives.
Чуть непонятно, что здесь делать. А, нам надо подраться вместе с женщиной-кошкой.
Let's talk about Riddler.
I'll tell you everything.
Thank you.
Окей, конечно.
Oh man, it's him. Don't worry, he ain't catching us. There's someone here.
Привет, женщина-кошка. Где здесь
Welcome
интервью?
back to the Riddletorium. Do not fear. Your friend has not been harmed. Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this. Riddle me this. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? Good luck. Good luck. No, Dark Knight. You're way off the mark.
Reflection. What kind of question? No. What kind of question can be asked? Как что поворачивать?
Close, but it's not quite on the dot. Well, it seems you have earned the right to see your friend.
Okay.
Why, she'll be as surprised as I am that you've made it this far.
Oh, good. You're back. Eddie wouldn't show me whatever deranged parlor game he's got waiting behind that door until you arrived.
I'll get you out of here.
I'm sorry, do I seem testy? It's probably something to do with the gorgeous necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes.
It's unlike you to get caught. Was it an ambush? Blackmail? A trap?
He invited me.
What?
He said he had a job.
A job?
Of the cat burgling variety. I'm pretty good at it, remember? Not all of us scamper around on rooftops at night because we want to help people, you big brooding Boy Scout. Now where's my key?
Do you do a lot of work for Riddler?
Only when you're not looking.
Selina.
Someone wants something stolen? I'm the one who steals it. You know how this works. Or did you think you'd reformed me? Well, are you going into the room or what? What's the holdup?
Идем.
Oh, I do hope you two are getting along. Because you'll need to work together if you want to find the key hidden in here. Find the key.
Well, this looks creepy. Someone's been reading Feng Shui for serial killers. Oh, great. Extra trapped. As if the collar wasn't enough.
Oh, Batman, Catwoman, neither of you is getting out of there without the other's help.
3, 5, 2, 4. 1, 3, 5, 2, 4. 1.
Oh, look. It's more of
3,
Eddie's homemade friends.
5.
Your mockery is pointless, Cat. Well, there we go. It's settled. You're not quite as dumb as each other. Congratulations, Catwoman. Batman, you're lagging
3,
behind.
1, 4, 5, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5.
Oh, Dark Knight. I can barely describe to you what a pleasure it is to see your brow furrow over the simplest of conundrums. I do apologize for not creating a riddle that you can merely pound into submission. Here, why don't you take out your primitive frustrations on my automated assistant?
All yours.
Well then, it seems you've earned another key.
This is going to take all night, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, that was fun. At least I got to hit something.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. I don't need your concern. Just your help getting this thing off.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet, you two.
We can do it in the back.
My next challenge can be found beneath Elliott Memorial Hospital. Conveniently located for when you pass out due to mental exhaustion.
Mental exhaustion.
Hey, Bats. When did Catwoman get so cute? Must have been when I started looking out of your eyes, hmm? You gonna ask her out or what?
Мне нравится вышки, конечно.
Time to take down a militia watchtower.
All cool, are you? Come on, it's been months. Even the ones that ain't a...
Так, а я могу что-нибудь заапгрейдить? Какое время? Пол-первого?
You've probably forgotten about it by now. You're really gonna turn down this fine opportunity for romance?
Let's go see the blown up factory. Come on. Oh God, what's he doing? What's he doing? Taylor, keep driving.
Riddler, talk while you still can.
I'll tell you everything I know.
It'll do.
Boom.
Oh crap! It's Batman! Get us out of here! Oh God!
Control Falcon 4. Possible hostage situation in Wayne Tower. Multiple assailants. Over.
Блин, а были времена, когда надо было просто выглядеть издалека. Ой, что-то я сейчас открою, да? Кабинетик свой. Но все равно открою.
Arkham Knight. I never heard of him, and I was in Arkham City.
Вот это то место.
Control, we have a riot in progress near Wayne Tower. Over.
Nice of you to drop in,
Oh.
Mr. Wayne. I suppose you weren't really dressed for the front entrance.
Have you finished the decryption?
Fully decoded. I've downloaded all recent militia radio transmissions and their corresponding coordinates to your machine.
Thanks, Lucius. I can scan the network for the Arkham Knight's voice print and determine the location of his last broadcast.
Bruce?
Вики, да?
It's Vicky. Are you there? I know you're listening to these messages. Look, if it's about that article, blame Ryder. I had nothing to do with it, I swear. Call me, okay? I miss you, Brucey.
Brucey?
Брюси?
Identity confirmed. Good evening, Mr. Wayne. Upload waveform for analysis.
Now I've waited long enough. Batman dies. Tonight.
Scanning communications for voice print match. Location verified.
Got it. The Knight's transmitting from the Miyagani tunnel network.
Glad to be of assistance, Mr. Wayne. While you're here, we've been working on some further upgrades for your car. Let me know where you'd like us to focus our efforts.
Select by mobile upgrade. CPU virus. Или weapon generator MK3.
Ah, you'll like this. Wrote it myself when I saw what you were up against this evening. The drone virus hijacks the militia tank's weapon systems and causes them to... An upgrade to your weapons generator will let you overcharge the Batmobile's secondary weapons. You'll be a force to be reckoned with.
Мне больше хочется вот это.
Ah, you'll like... I'll be in touch as soon as it's ready. Now, if there's anything else you need, I'll be here all night. It's not like I could leave this city even...
You know, if I'd ever been curious about your identity, I would have torn off that mask years ago. I always figured the truth would be a letdown. But I have to admit, masquerading as Gotham's least interesting socialite is one hell of a cover story. The dead parents are just icing on the cake.
Опа, что такое? Апгрейдики.
You had to go and spoil the surprise. I was hoping to keep her under wraps until she's ready. Next generation disruptor. She's still a couple of weeks from completion, but I figured you'd appreciate a working prototype. I should have her with you later on this evening.
Thanks, Lucius. I think I might need it.
You know, I remember this office back when it was your father's. All those years and it hasn't changed a bit. You, on the other hand? I hope you don't mind my allowing Clara to stay. She said that Wayne Tower was the safest place for 100 miles, and I could hardly disagree. Now, I know it's not my place to pry, but Alfred's starting to worry. If you need to talk about anything, you know where to find me. How'd you like the new car, Mr. Wayne? Looks like you needed that battle mode after all. Take care, Mr. Wayne. You know where to find me.
Alfred, I've traced the Arkham Knight to the Miyagani tunnel system.
Excellent news, sir. But I'm detecting a significant drone presence in the area. It would be folly to engage them without the Batmobile.
Noted.
Shall I open the south entrance?
Hold off until I get there, Alfred. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
It's Batman! He's got a friggin' tank!
Oh god, we've got contact! Heavy contact! Outside the tunnel! Suggest immediate exfil, sir!
No! I'm not going anywhere.
Alpha targets hit a drone! Direct hit on a rat! Diamondback's hit! It won't take another strike! Lost the diamond!
Все?
Status update. Entrance armor disabled.
Alfred, I'm at the tunnel entrance. Open the doors.
Just a moment, sir. I'm accessing the building's security mainframe.
Билдинг?
Alfred, there's another blast door. I need you to open it.
Oh dear. It seems they've locked me out of the system. They must know you're here.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll find another way in.